Magandang araw mga kaibigan. Ito, my latest post si Brigadier General Orlando E. De Leon, posted 1 hour ago. Sabi niya, are these the leaders we risked our lives for? Soldiers referring to our politicians. So, ito, tanong ng isang opisyal ng Sandatahang Lakas, ito ba ang mga klaseng political leaders na itinataya natin ang ating mga buhay? Okay. So, paano ito nakuha ni General De Leon, yung tanong na ito? Ito pala ay article na sinulat ni Lieutenant General Aurelio Baladad. So, sabi ni General De Leon, retired Lieutenant General Aurelio Baladad and I are classmates and roommates in PMA class of 1982. He gives us insights into the current pulse of both active and retired AFP members regarding the prevailing political situation in the country. He writes for a conservative paper which explains his very subtle style of delivery, but the message is loud and clear. Please take time to read. So, binasa ko itong article ni General Baladad. Wow! Napakaganda ang mensahe. By the way, I happen to work with General Baladad nung nasa active service pa kami. Talagang napaka-respetado itong general na ito. Ang dami niyang na-contribute sa Armed Forces of the Philippines. He retired as Eastern Mindanao Commander sa Davao. Eastern. Naging division commander siya sa 3rd Infantry Division at naging Deputy Chief Staff for Operations or J3. Okay. So ito yung article ni General Baladad sa Manila Bulletin, Barracks and Strategy, guest columnist. So basahin ko na lang, doon na tayo diretso sa meat, laman ng kanyang article. Sabi niya, two persistent issues that potentially threaten AFP morale surface in my private talks and chat groups involving active and retired officers. So itong sinusulat niya, hindi theory. Actual na pakikipag-usap ni General Baladad, both active and retired members of the Armed Forces of the Philippines. So ano yung dalawang issue na yan? Number 1, sabi niya, first, yung perception of corruption in government that is causing an increasing amount of frustration. So, hindi lang mga civilians ang nakakakita sa talamak na korupsyon ngayon, pati ang mga kasundaluhan. Ano yung sabi ni Katunying? Diehard Marcos supporter ito. Matapang siyang nagpahayag na garapalan o talamak na ang korupsyon sa gobyerno. Dapat magsalita na ang Pangulong Marcos Jr. tungkol nito. Kasi kung tahimik lang siya, he is condoning o pinapabayaan lang ang korupsyon. So, ito rin ang nakikita ng mga members ng AP, both active and retired, yung perception of corruption in government na nagkukos ng demoralization or frustration among members of the AFP. So, dagdag pa niya. Basahin ko lang madali mang maintindihan yung kanyang sinulat. A lot of officers are concerned about what they perceive to be lack of accountability, and transparency, especially among political leaders. This source of frustration is expressed candidly in submitted manifestos, in chats, and in conversations within military circles. One especially unsettling comment given by an officer illustrates the sentiment. Are these the leaders we risked our lives for? Ito na yung opening line sa post ni General De Leon kanina. Statement ng isang active officer. Yung nakikita niyang corruption sa gobyerno ngayon, lack of transparency, accountability, nakakabigay frustration or demoralization among the men and women ng Armed Forces of the Philippines. Ito ba ang mga leaders na tinataya natin ang ating mga buhay? That's very unsettling, yung nakakabahalang remarks. So, isa si Lieutenant General Baladad na nagperma ng manifesto tungkol sa nangyayaring korupsyon sa gobyerno ngayon. May manifesto sila eh. 192 generals ang pumirma sa manifesto questioning the 2025 national budget. So, ang mga active, hindi sila pwedeng pumirma. But retired, pwede. And mostly, itong 192 generals na pumirma sa manifesto, questioning yung 2025 national budget are all PMAers o karamihan, 90% are PMA graduates. Okay, dagdag ni General Baladad. A soldier's motivation can suffer greatly from such frustration. The values of honor, patriotism, and duty form the base of their purpose, but this may waver when they see these values violated by the leaders they serve. Sundalo, tinataya ang buhay. Tapos nakikita niya yung ginagawa ng leaders na niloloko ang taong bayan. Ano pang motivation ng sundalo na lumaban para sa bayan? So ito yung sinasabi ni General Baladad, maapektuhan ang performance ng ating mga sundalo dahil sa perceived corruption na nangyayari sa gobyerno. So yun ang unang issue among the men and women in uniform, both active and retired. Pangalawa, second, ano yung issue? There is a disturbing belief that appointments and promotion within the AFP are increasingly influenced by political patronage rather than merit. The impression that political connections are more valued than meritocracy is demoralizing for one who dedicates his life to the service of the country. Even more serious, it undermines the institution's credibility and encourages distrust within its ranks. Yan po, ang perception na yung promotion is based on political patronage, hindi na sa merit. Okay, nag-retire ako 2015. I never expected to be promoted a general kasi hindi ako PMA graduate. Wala akong kakilala sa politiko, even yung sa top leadership ng AP, wala akong masyadong kakilala. Kaya hindi ako nag-expect na ma-promote. But then, nung panahon yun, in fairness, nagsimula panahon ni PGMA. ang policy ng PGMA administration noon is dapat based on merit ang hindi lang mga PMAers ang i-promote, dapat ma-promote din ang mga non-PMA graduates. So, ganun ang ginawa. Kaya ako, kahit hindi ako PMA graduate, bigla na lang ako nung masabihan ako na slated ako for promotion to be a general. Bakit na-promote ako? Based on what I did. Yung yung trabaho ko, yun yung merit base, hindi yung wala political connection. But ngayon, according to General Baladad, promotion system in the military is more on increasingly influenced by political patronage. Yan po, nakakasira sa pundasyon ng Armed Forces of the Philippines. Kaya kung i-summarize natin sa article ni General Baladad, sana makorek pa ito, sabi niya. Sana hindi masira yung basic foundation ng AFP na sana maging So punta tayo dito na lang sa last So, sinaysay pa niya yung nangyari nung reform the armed forces movement. So, may mga similarities nung nangyaring kuditas nung panahon ng Cory administration. Kaya lang, mababa. Okay, sabi niya, as the AFP approaches its centennial, kasi 89th year founding anniversary ng AFP, malapit nang mag-centennial. Let us stand together as a nation and forge an armed forces that is not only modernized, but also deeply respected and genuinely connected to the people it serves. Modernization will always be an essential part of national defense, but the true strength of the AFP will depend on its personnel's morale, mindset, and unity. We must address their concern and reaffirm their purpose. Let's honor their legacy by making sure their future is based on trust, respect, and shared values. Mabuhay ang sandatahang lakas ng Pilipinas. Salamat po Sir General Baladad, itong napakaganda niyang article. Sana mabasa ito, mapakinggan ng ating political leaders and leaders ng AP. Sana makorek yung dalawang issues na yung binanggit. Yung perceived corruption among government, sana ma-address ito, at saka yung perception na palakasan na political connection ang kailangan para ma-promote.